Yo, yo, what's up, internet people? We're back from dinner.
What up?
I got laid. So did Dan, but he took it off. What's up, Dan?
What up?
And we're playing with the banned version of the Gearhulk because it seemed kind of more sweet. Maybe.
Yeah, it's cool. See what happens.
Do we want?
I would probably.
We can wait.
We can thought scour ourselves, and then we're gonna explore a colonnade.
Yeah, that seems kind of good. Or we could path this if it gets really huge.
Seems unlikely.
This is one of those games where being on the draw is so bad. Probably.
Yeah, I mean, well, let's see what's going on here.
Burning tree. Okay.
Uh,
We could also, yeah, that's true. We should. Exploring a colonnade seems painful. What if we take and we
okay.
path
Yeah, we're gonna path the.
experiment one
Yeah.
and take 4?
Yeah.
I like it. And then just try to grind them on cards. It's painful, but yeah, we're going to take a lot of damage. Did they not get a land?
They may have literally fetched their basic.
That's weird.
That's gas.
Yeah, ooh, almost a good one. It's still a good one, I suppose. So the idea behind the Explorers is just, we didn't get to cast our Gearhulks last time, and this is going to work pretty well with the gain 4, I think.
How does Hinterland Harbor work?
It comes into play
Oh,
untapped
yeah,
if there's a
okay.
pool, yeah. The buddy lands are kind of these ones are kind of underplayed, I think. They're quite good.
Yeah, they're underrated. Definitely.
We still might die. Oh, opponent played nothing. So we're gonna cast. We have a good chance of Gear Hulking this game.
We're gonna gain 4 and draw a card.
Hopefully we can counter a creature. Can we afford to go to 6? We were dying to double bolt at that point. But we could try to catch a creature on the other side.
I would just gain 4 and draw a card.
That's the safe play, right? Yeah. Oh god, what if they have
Oh, Atarka's command, then we're dead.
Holy shit. Is that what that card does?
Yeah, dead.
Fuck. God damn it. Well, what does this card do? What the fuck?
That was a lot of damage.
That was
That
a lot
was
of
very
damage.
foolish.
What does Atarka's command do?
Lesson learned.
So correct.
So there's no bolts in this deck. Advent seems better than Plasm Capture. What about the Spell Cores again? Got a few counters. Spell Snare might be a brick.
No, I think the Spell Snare is fine.
There's a third snag. There's cores.
Is
Boomerang.
Mystic Genesis good?
It could be worse than, in this deck, it's probably worse than Queller in this matchup.
It's gotta be.
Yeah.
Alright, well, we
Let's
might.
try this.
That was a brutal smashing. So, a target's command prevents life gain?
Yes.
I didn't know it did that.
That's alright. Lesson
Oh
learned.
god. Oh, we
Yeah,
only need
we're-
one white.
I'm not-
This is,
I'm
yeah.
not mad at this.
Keep.
Just
Okay.
delightful opening
Yeah,
hand.
we can go Forest, Grove, Explore, Untapped, Harbor, Thought Scour.
I might just play the Hinterland Harbor first tapped. It's not like an untapped forest
Sure,
actually
yeah.
does anything for
You're
us,
right.
and then next turn we may draw like a secret.
No, you
first
can't do
would-
that. You can't. You have to go forest.
Yeah, because we want to. We
Because
want
you
the
want
Harbor to
Thought
scour
Scour
on
on
turn
turn
3.
2.
Yeah, turn 2. Yeah, Dan's correct. We go bango. Make sure this. Oh, once again, the camera's way too big. Oops. It's kind of low energy, but.
Ooh.
It's a spicy one.
Snaggity snags.
We could also scour or snag, but explore seems.
Yeah.
Hopefully we draw white this game.
Now we can scour.
I want to take a quick look at the mana base.
I mean, if
There's
you draw
one,
white, you never lose.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, I'm not
15,
worried
it's a
about that.
lot,
It's
yeah,
fine.
okay.
We also have Thought Scour now to potentially hit us and a remand draw.
Yeah. Yeah. Snag Remand seems like it will buy a lot of time.
Until you start generating
Yeah.
worms.
This is probably will be a surprise.
I like how they changed put a token into play to the word create. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna create
Yeah, I like that more flavor.
Very creative.
You
Okay.
creationist, Benjamin?
No, I'm not Daniel.
Experiment one. Jesus, take the 4 and then.
I'm gonna probably vapor snag that experiment
Yeah,
one.
it's got too big.
Yeah, take 4.
And then they have no mana, so we can just throw that. Not playing. Blue has real cost. Come on, white source.
Thought scar me.
Will it to the top of the deck, Travis. Will it?
Fucking bullshit.
Do you still have that remand in that?
We can
have a
we can
remand.
actually remand the green drop, and he has a Sacred Foundry,
Yeah, it might be good.
Peter.
or we can spell snare.
If it's a burning tree, spell snare wouldn't be too terrible.
Yeah, well, we're gonna take 4, go to 12.
Okay, no big deal.
I'm gonna draw a land. Any land.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of has to be a white land. Seachrome Coast comes into play tapped. Colonnade comes into play tapped.
I would remand.
Doesn't seem great for the home team right now.
I accept it.
Explore Seachrome Coast is not a combo.
I accept the charges, officer.
Testing, right? Come on. A card that does something. Explore.
Okay.
Well, we lost, right?
I mean, we're about to take 5.
We're in. And we're out. Bolt. GG. Try again. That was fun. Thanks for playing.
You get 5 play points just for playing,
Yeah.
and it costs 10 to enter.
I don't know. I see I burnt all of mine right now. 20 to enter.
Okay.
I burn them on Pro Tour drafts, people, not because I lose all the time. Are we ever going to cast Gearhulk? You should probably just infect people in turn 2 in Modern.
Yeah, Gearhulk costing 6 mana, it's pretty pricey. I think that it is still only the second best 6 mana creature in. Oh my goodness! I think that we can win this one.
What's our plan? Get the
Well,
Cryptic.
we want to be on the draw forever.
Yes.
Did our opponent win the die roll and choose to play first?
They might have.
That's
This deck wants to draw first all the time?
Yep.
The rack. Okay. Are you ever going to make us discard? Is that part of the plan?
You sound like a Joker. It's all part of the plan. Somebody loses their mind.
Dan, are you asleep?
No.
Did you guys know that Dan casted... He was the caster for United States Magic the Gathering Nationals 2011 with Christian Calcano in the top 8?
Dan Jordan was the. Alright, that's fine. Discard that path. Yeah, Dan Jordan was the last greatest United States National Championship broadcast commentator, demonstrating his prowess with many different media.
Jeez, this is bad.
We're gonna
How many
discard
cards
that.
are you holding? It's a joke. It's what I would ask in paper right now. Yeah, make Magic casting fun again. Put Osip in the booth.
So, alright. That's not a very good one.
It could definitely become good, possibly.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
They only have
probably-
one card.
Yeah, we might counter an Inquisition. But then we'd have a 1-1.
And then we'd be all the way up.
What do we want to discard here?
CC, probably.
Oh my god.
Well, we're gonna sacrifice Mysterian.
Kill me.
I'm not that worried about it.
Mr. Genesis.
What's the card to cut?
We're discarding
Mystic
Mystic Genesis.
Genesis. Oh, that's too bad. It's such a sweet one with Gearhulk.
I mean, we can get it back with Gearhulk.
You're right. Yeah. You're 100% right.
Can we?
But with the Liliana, though, we need to discard the Gearhulk.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Pretty sad day.
Yes. Well, on the other hand, we have 4 cards, and they're so far from Shrieking Affliction. And we've got a good chance of Cryptic. That was an insano smallpox.
Yeah, assuming that our opponent draws a lane, we're gonna win. If our opponent draws a what's it called? The one that makes us discard 2 unless we draw or unless we discard an artifact. Wrench Mind or something.
Oh, we've got that covered.
Yeah. Probably gonna discard that to.
Yeah, ideally.
If our opponent draws a land here, that's like fine for us. If our opponent draws a non-land here, then we can next turn bounce the Liliana with the Cryptic Command, and our opponent cannot
Oh, in
recast
response to the plus.
Okay,
Thoughtseize.
mana leak that.
Yes. And then we can lose. We're gonna lose a cryptic, I guess.
And we're gonna Cryptic to bounce draw.
Yes, ideally in response to Liliana plus. That would be
No,
the
but
nut.
no, he's gonna ultimate.
Oh, fuck. Why are we playing a deck that can't possibly win before turn 8? You have me to blame for that.
Yeah.
So the question was, is Torrential Gearhulk fast enough for Modern? It doesn't feel that way.
Is turn what Gearhulk?
Is Torrential Gearhulk fast
Torrential
enough?
Gearhulk, yeah.
Is it fast enough for Modern? It doesn't seem to be.
Well, yeah, it certainly doesn't. We need an island.
Seems slow as fuck.
to main phase this.
What's slower, Torrential Gearhulk or our opponent? Oh no,
So
we're taking damage now. So we should probably have them not ultimate.
Alright.
Paper Snag is super bad. Return, target permanent, draw card. We already put a land, so I can have 6.
It's certainly not good. Alright, let's see if our opponent draws a land.
This is going terribly.
Alright.
Can we concede?
Concede match, concede deck, concede
No.
life.
We'll play at least one more game with the Gearhulks.
Take 9 or something. Take 7 maybe. Yeah. Whew.
Yeah, it's over. And
It's
they're probably
demoralizing.
doing this to another person out in a second match right now.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah. Explore.
Okay. Here's our chance. Dead.
That was a great, great game.
it's
If
bad.
only we had drawn my. Okay. Queller seems very good. So what's the game plan? Take out anything that is affecting creatures?
Vapor Snag, Vapor Snag, Vapor Snag, board in Disenchant.
Pierce? Do we want Disenchant for the...
For the artifacts and enchantments that our opponent plays.
Yeah, there might be a bridge. Cut the things that are too slow and have no effect.
Spell Queller is really good.
Yeah, Advent seems kind of weak, but I don't see anything else that's good here. Advent can be good. We need win
Mystic
conditions.
Genesis is like pretty bad.
Well, what are our options
Is
here?
Mystic
Poacher
Genesis
Ties
better or
Command?
worse than Boomerang?
There's some
Probably fine.
there's some loose ones for
I
sure.
would just, yeah, I'm say run it.
Alright, we're on the play. This hand
No,
seems
we want to
quite
be on the
good.
draw.
Oh shit.
It's
Do
all-
we?
Yeah, you want to be on the draw in this matchup.
Well, our opponent made that mistake too. We won't give it away if we make it to game 3. Then we will win.
Yeah, I think that this hand is pretty good.
Oh man, it stings that they're just destroying someone else, double queuing.
Yeah, it's
Probably.
it's like they're not even giving us their full attention. They're not even dedicating the time necessary to defeat us properly.
Yeah, but they're probably winning 100%, I imagine.
Yeah.
It's just the most tilt thing you can do. So,
Modern is full of tilt decks.
standard potentially now. So you played Aetherworks Marvel at the Pro Tour,
Yes, I played the Whirly Gig. We took a spin at the roulette wheel.
and the day before the tournament, I talked to Jesse Hampton, and we were trying to convince him to play the blue-red control deck, and he went with the. I kind of like Misty here.
Yeah, Misty Tapper.
I'm just gonna do it now. He decided to go with Marvel because if he won game 1, he would tilt his opponent and would then win the match. That was his reasoning.
Yeah, Jesse Hampton is a strange old man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you agree, Dan?
100%.
I've known Jesse for 10 years.
I feel like it is
He's
just
awful.
10
Yeah,
years.
that is only 1/7 of his life.
Yeah.
We always like to make jokes about how Jesse is a 70-year-old man in the
He's-
body
he's
of a
always been-
30-year-old man.
I like Jesse.
I like him a lot too.
Yeah. He is.
He's funny.
Yeah. He's good at Magic also.
Yeah. He's like 2 Pro Tour top 8s. Good-natured guy. Humorous.
Yeah.
Man, it sucks losing your Snap Daddy. I think that Snapcaster Mage is my favorite Magic card of all.
Really.
Yeah.
I used to tell people if they wanted to get into Modern, buy 4 of these because it fits in every blue deck.
Yeah. Yeah, Snap. Alright, well, probably we discard our Mana Leak. I mean,
the Scour.
it doesn't. Yeah.
What cards are even good here? I didn't put any actual card draw in here. Interesting. Queller to the grave. Come on, opponent. Are you supposed to say something? There was a possible game plan to victory.
Yes. So we're going to probably discard Negate because our opponent is not going to get that much mana.
Yes. Because of Raven's Crime.
Yeah, and because our opponent only plays, like 3 lands or whatever in most games.
It's true, yeah. Mana Leak would not be quite as good in Standard, but it would still be good.
Nice, now our lands do so much stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna pitch the Leak. And just try to make it to Advent. If it's Smallpox, it's like, well, at least...
If it's Smallpox, it's Turbo Tilt season for us.
At least there's no Liliana, right?
Well, there could be.
If we get Smallpox. Shit, Mutavault's really good against us if there's a Liliana. Oh god, what's happening? Jesus. This deck's so tilting.
Land.
We're gonna discard this too, obviously. Raven's Crime flashback. It's Funeral Charm. Jesus. There's no.
Snapcaster.
Yeah, Snapcaster. There isn't any real pressure technically into play. They have no damage sort to it. They have a mutable. Man, I wanted to cast a spell this match. Or this video. Alright, well, Gearhulk's too slow for Modern. That's enough of that. I hope that we draw 4 straight Gearhulks right now.
I hope that we draw Advent.
Yes.
Snapcasters.
Cryptic. Ojutai's command came out, I think. Spellcaller could be really good. Probably be really good.
Flash it in, eat the Mutavault, win on the spot.
Yes.
Our opponent tilt chain concedes.
They're probably going to clear out our hand first, but it's a thing that could happen in reality. Uh-oh. Getting double clocked. Come on. Queller, Big Daddy Quells.
Ooh, I don't hate that.
What do we do with it?
We pass. Our opponent will make us discard. We flash in
Oh,
Snapcaster.
yeah. End of turn Thought Scour.
Yeah, we can flash in the Snapcaster, target the Thought Scour, not use it until the end step.
If only we had 2 more lands in play. Right?
Only if only.
Yeah. If only we had 2 more lands in play and 4 more cards in hand. Okay, they're flooded. We've got a chance. Bring it. I like trading to stem the bleeding. Oh. That's really annoying sound. Oh, they're out of cards. So we can...
Yeah, now we win.
I don't know about if we win, but it looks not terrible for us.
Yeah, do not. Yeah, let the Thoughtseize resolve.
Thought Scour you, bam. Oh. I'm gonna play it after though.
Yes.
If we have Path as a card, I would Path Mutavault here. No, we cut that, I think. Opponent, you're so slow. If it was real life, I would be calling a judge. Yeah. Okay. What if they had... Alright, Ben, what do you think is the solution? I've ranted about this on my channel many times. What do you think is the solution to this?
On meta?
Yeah.
Nothing. Suck it up. Your opponent does get a clock, and they have earned the right. They've paid their price. They get 25 minutes, the same as you.
Sure.
And if you decide that you need to go take a poopy during the middle of a match on Magic Online, well, you have the right to do that as well, and your opponent has no recourse but to be patient.
Interesting. Do you like that in Magic Online you have to, or Paper Magic, like you can, well, there's Hearthstone, for instance, where if you take too long, you pass the turn. How do you feel about that?
On Moto?
Yeah. I mean,
It's like,
in real life you can't go poop during the match. I mean, you kind of can, but
yeah, you can go tell a judge that you need to.
yeah, you can, but like,
I mean, that is one of the reasons to play Magic Online.
It's
I
true.
think, is that it enables you to play on your laptop in the bathroom.
Ooh. What percentage of these players are double queuing? What percentage are on Pornhub?
Let's see, our opponent is playing the rack. Let's see, does that give us some information?
I'd say 60-40. Majority empty. Wait, a BDSM for sure. Yeah, dungeon.
Well, I was gonna say just that our opponent is really into big racks, but I don't know if that's a rude thing to say. Oh, sorry, you're getting snap negated.
Is there a better way to do it? No, it doesn't seem that way.
Yeah, just fire off our
Well, I'm
spell.
gonna fire off the leak because they're actually getting to the point where.
Yeah.
Okay, so we
peeled 2 Snapcasters in a row, and we are firmly in control of the game.
I wouldn't say firmly in control. We are slightly ahead. Right. We're not even winning the race if I crack this Misty. I should not crack this Misty. If I crack the Misty, we're losing the race.
I don't think that we have. I don't think that we're racing yet.
There's a vault and a snap. I guess we could hold back to block, but I want to push.
Okay. Yeah, if you
Or
want to
should
push.
we not attack? Who's the beat down here?
I think that we are because our opponent has the rack, but I also think that we're not because we have more power cards to draw. So our opponent has 8 draws that are like super good.
Yes. Cryptic.
Let's see what we draw. That will
Let's not
determine
crack
some
it.
things. Yeah, we're not cracking.
Thinning is real, but very very minor. Boomerang snap is a thing that can happen.
Yeah. So now we are.
I mean, so if the opponent plays a discard, we can boomerang, snap, play it, and then island, thought scour. So we're like getting edges on one extra card here and there. I mean, most of their deck says you discard 1 card. Interesting. Thoughts on trading the Snapcaster Mage?
You want to boomerang it and then recast it, targeting Thought Scour, and then block
It's a thing that could happen. It seems like we should. Jesus. It seems like we should wait on boomerang.
You're showing the audience that Daniel is resting.
He's sleeping. Like
He's a tired boy.
He's a tired boy. If we draw a land later, Jesus, there's 2 vaults. We might be able to.
So. Okay.
I chose to sit on it. Maybe we should. I probably should have boomeranged it because.
Like now, what are we gonna do? We're gonna block boomerang and recast.
Yeah, it just takes longer. And now we have exposed a card. No, actually, Remand is quite good against a retrace, which we may be seeing. Interesting. Yeah, well, we're definitely going to block and boomerang. Or we could yeah, I believe so. We're definitely not the beatdown right now. What if we cast Gearhulk this game?
That would be cool if we draw land and a Gearhulk.
It doesn't seem like something that will happen in reality. Well.
So now, depending on what our opponent does, we could remand a retraced.
Yeah. An Advent of the Worm next turn, potentially.
Yeah, if we draw land.
That'll swing the game. Alright. It's gotta be something that does something. Jeez. I'm glad that they attacked that way. Because we're not just dead, 100% dead. We're just mostly dead. Do you think that they'll time out?
Unlikely.
If we can force a game 3, they'll actually have to single task.
Yes. I would probably fetch end of turn or tap dual land.
Oh, we've got black from Urborg.
Yeah, so we just don't even care.
Yeah. Pierce could maybe happen if they fuck it up again. Yeah, they won't. But if they push with the 2 vaults, this could be... Oh, they know what's in our graveyard. We could also snap negate the advent. That's really interesting. 2, I mean, we'll be winning the race.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
snap, flash in advent, block a mutavault with an advent, take 2, go to 9, then we have 7 and 7.
Yeah.
And we're taking 2 damage from a rack.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that.
Is there any thought to trading? Because
We're not gonna trade, I don't think.
I prefer not to, but they're going to be able to chump block.
Yeah, but we want to we want to force them
Make
to be
sure
on
the
jump block
mana is
duty. Yeah,
correct.
tap for a swamp. Yeah, 1 and
Yeah.
1, that, yep. And then we have white, green, yeah. Yeah, I like
Take
this.
2 to 9, and then 2 to 7, and then crack for 7. And then
Yeah, I mean-
they have to use some of their mana to block with Mutavault.
Yeah, the worm also has trample.
Nice. Yeah, so we could draw like another snap
Yeah.
or a Gearhulk for boomerang. We have 4 of those.
We could draw a Gearhulk.
This is in person. I would be like, "What's up, man? Are you all right?"
You don't have you don't have any magic cards left to work with. Just play your spells.
I'm gonna give him the question mark. I like to say, like, can you single task? But sometimes people will just rage at that. Like,
Yeah. I mean, people will rage at anything. I just generally suck it up and just start browsing, like, the news.
what sort of news?
Just, like, I'll read, like, the New York Times or something, or, like, just go on Google News and type in, like, election updates or something.
Oh, interesting.
That's about what I've got.
So what does this work? Green, green, white. Green, green, white. That's pretty sweet.
Yeah, I mean,
We have 5/5. That's kind of cool.
we'll probably win.
Force.
I think that 8-rack is, like, the worst deck in the format.
Yeah, Tom Ross recently top 8 at a tournament, and people are like, "So, see, 8-rack is good."
Yeah, I mean, Tom Ross is very good. I just don't think that 8-rack is very good.
Tom Ross could top 8 playing a ham sandwich.
Classic ham sandwich Rob.
Yeah. Although he couldn't top 8 playing a ham sandwich. A literal ham sandwich?
Yeah, he would not be allowed to compete in the tournament because that's not a legal magic card.
Yeah. Alright, we just boot up the Celestial Colonnade and attack for 11.
Oh, oops, dead. Alright, so we're gonna go to 7 and then attack our opponent.
Okay.
Don't play.
Yeah! Woo!
See, Gearhulk's not too slow for modern.
It's not too slow. It's the perfect pace for modern. Best thing to ever happen.
So what do we even get back? Yeah.
Boomerang for end of turn boomerang the vault. Potentially, we could negate something that would
we
win the
already
game.
used all of our best spells.
We did use our advent. We sided out Ojutai's command. Maybe that was wrong. I'm gonna pitch the Pierce. It's also just big.
Yeah, I think
We
we
could
can
even
win us the game on the spot.
Boomerang our own Snapcaster back to our hand. That'd be the
Probably
Yeah,
I'd
we
probably
don't want to
put
do
him right
that.
in the rack.
Yeah, well, I mean, in this case, like, we could remand that. It doesn't matter because we have a win. But that was retraced, so I'm remand it.
Sure. Do what you feel, man.
Premiering the rack would
Now
also
our
be good.
opponent's gonna concede.
Maybe. Oh, they did. What are we gonna top deck? Oh yeah. So, are we gonna get to draw first this game?
Hopefully.
Do we want Odochai's command to gain life?
Yeah, sure. And it brings back that snapped combat mystic genesis crap.
What another advent? It feels like it kind of maybe won us the game.
Sure.
We cut an explorer. We cut a land. Is there any? Nah. 4 Gearhulks feels perfect.
Yeah, I just submit this.
4 Gearhulks feels like way too many, but it was a miracle we got to 6.
I mean, it's a Gearhulk deck.
Yeah,
Not
we
a
have
Gearhulk.
to. We have to. It's a requirement. Are they gonna take all the sideboard time, you think?
They probably got up from their computer and went to go make a pee-pee or something.
Washing the cat?
Often, yeah. I often...
Tinder?
No, I take my sideboard time to go pee a lot of the time.
That's fair.
I frequently found myself up at like 2 or 3 in the morning on Magic Online, drinking tea out of like a big, oversized mug, and in between every match I would then have to go to the bathroom, and so I would generally use that time for during my sideboard time, because you get 3 minutes, and it's all yours, and your opponent has nothing
true.
to do but sit there and stew patiently.
I'm gonna go for the timeout. I'm gonna tell them I'm going to time you out.
Oh man, now you're gonna
Good.
rage.
And what are they gonna do but play faster? They don't want to get proved right, proved wrong. This hand is.
This hand is fine.
It's a fine hand. Hands barely even matter versus 8 rack.
Yeah, you don't even have any of the cards.
It matters not what's in your opening hand, but what you draw on like turns 4 through whatever.
Yeah. This hand is your hand, this hand is my hand. I'm gonna take it so you can't make it.
Don't you love it when you explore and don't play a land? It feels like the worst card ever in those
I
cases.
literally just cast the card cycling.
Yeah. Counter your cycling. You can play it through Fluctuator though.
Yeah.
Fluctuator's the most absurd sideboard card of all time. Because it's pretty much either dead or like.
Is that the card that says players can't cycle?
Yes.
Wasn't there a card that said cycling costs 2 less?
Yeah.
It was just, alright, all your cycling is free now, and there were decks that were built to abuse
That was
that.
the Zvi deck.
Yeah.
You would play that and then cycle everything. It was Turbo Xerox. Cast Songs of the Damned for a bunch of mana and drain them out. I believe that was the
Songs of
decks.
the Damned?
1 black, add a mana to your mana pool for each creature in your graveyard. So he would play Fluctuator, not Fluctuator. There's Stabilizer and Fluctuator. Fluctuator is the cheaper known one.
Yeah, Stabilizer says
Yeah.
no cycle.
He would play Fluctuator and a bunch of creatures. Zvi's
So,
one of
that
the
was the original Living End deck.
kind of living in. I don't think Zvi had much of a plan B. Like, I suppose it was a
It's
living
the closest to the.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
Living
sure,
Death
sure,
was
sure.
the original Living End.
Sure, yeah.
But Turbo Xerox was the original deck that tried to do what Living End does, which is get a bunch of stuff in the graveyard and then abuse the fact that you had a large quantity of crap in your yard.
That's true.
As opposed to Reanimator, which was trying to get one high quality piece of garbage. Fluctuator was trying to get a lot of low quality pieces of garbage.
Fluctuator, discard, Songs of the Damned, Living Death. Game. Yeah.
Now that is original gangster Living End.
Yes.
Living End circa 1998.
Smallpox,
You
come on,
want to play
Smallpox.
Living End and listen to the Baha Men.
Oh, no.
But yeah, if you want to play Living End and listen to the Baha Men in the year 1998.
Who let the dogs out? Who?
Yeah, you could get back Lava Hounds.
Out? Yes, you can.
Alright, Travis, you're going to build a Lava Hounds Living Death deck.
I could build a Who Let the Dogs Out deck.
Yeah, Ismaru Hound of Conda, Lava Hounds, Trusty Companion. And a Trusty Companion is a hyena
Who
damage,
let
not
the
a
dogs out?
What are the other? Oh, Jackal Pup Is that a
Yes,
dog?
yeah,
It's a
it is.
jackal.
There's a patrol hound.
Mm-hmm.
Wild mongrel is probably. What are the best hounds? Top 5 best hounds.
Isamaru Hound of Conda is certainly my
Kind of want
number
to
one
pitch
hound.
this explorer. No, I'm gonna pitch the spell snare. It feels like it's not has actually dead. Liliana is the scariest card of all time from that deck. It's such a pleasure
It's
to play
their only
against.
high quality Magic card.
Are we gonna time them out? Do you think? We're at 20. They have 6 minutes left.
No.
That's a good one.
Basic Forest.
We could. I kind of want to get the breeding pool for the chance at cryptic.
Sure.
It's close though.
Yeah, plus Basic Forest doesn't cast Smell Queller.
It doesn't. Yeah, you're right. Breeding pool. Would a land be good?
Yes. Yeah. Well, maybe while we contemplate how our opponent is going to time out.
My APM is so fast right now. My actions per minute.
Man. Travis is having a little spasm right now.
Playing StarCraft.
Alright, well, let's not break our computer mouse. But,
The Logitech TrackMan is a very sturdy device.
I believe that.
You have an Asus. The keypad on this thing sucks, right?
It's not great. It's tolerable. I like the computer, though.
We're gonna win via timeout.
I could imagine that.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna drain this guy of his play points.
Stalking tiger.
Did I just assume his gender?
It's possible.
I did. Does that make me a bad person?
No. It's just your natural assumption about Magic players.
Yeah, and the data is for Magic Online. It's like over 90% chance of correct. You know. Oh no. Okay. Sure. Smallpox. Fuck.
Oh god. So your opponent's discard deck turned into a land destruction discard
Well,
deck. Discard Spell Queller.
do you want to pitch the cryptic?
No, we're pitching Spell Queller.
Well,
I mean, sure, yeah, you could pitch Cryptic, you're never going to cast it, sure.
if we're casting cryptic, we've cast 2 spell callers.
Yeah.
The opponent's. We're in okay shape. No.
Might time out.
This is not the rack.
Yeah.
And they have no cards left. Like that, they pitched another smallpox, so that wasn't necessarily good for them.
We might even just not play any lands for the remainder of the game. For the next 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Just literally F6 every turn.
Should
Just start jamming F6.
Should
Let's
I
see
do
what
that?
happens if we just jam F6.
Just jam F6. Yeah. I like
Imagine
that.
if you did this in real life. Just pass.
They shipped it back to us. Should we keep it going?
No, I would play my land now.
Risky, very, very risky. Definitely gonna Thought Scour.
Yeah.
I should have done that first, actually.
I do really enjoy the idea of just F6ing our opponent out of the game.
I'm gonna time you out. I called it.
Called shot. Wrench Mine.
No.
Or a Smallpox.
God. Jesus. Well, one of each.
One? Yeah.
Still at 16. Opponent dipping under 4 minutes. 1 card left. Probably some Insano.
Probably Liliana.
Play it. Fuck. But we can snap.
A Scour.
Do we want to do that? Probably, yeah.
Sure.
Because we keep 2 cards and there's 3 Floated Grubs, which is maybe way too many.
Kind of annoying that we can never cast a Spell Queller.
Like we said, it's what you draw after the opening hand.
Yeah, our opponent is going to time out.
We could have 2 more cards in hand right now.
By just not playing anything?
Yes. Oh no. Oh, interesting. What the fuck? Well,
Snap a Thought Scout. Oh no. So we're gonna sack the creature.
yeah.
We might as well float the mana and then just discard the spell.
Yes, yeah, that's a good play. We could have easily won this game with no permanents in play and 4 cards in hand.
So we allow the spell to resolve F2.
Now we're taking damage though.
I mean, we're gonna have to take
Oh,
damage.
we should have never played a land.
Yeah.
Damn it. True F6 was the correct play.
Yeah, probably.
That's insane. And now we're about to be locked. Wow. What a punt. On the other hand,
We're not locked. We're gonna Thought Scour ourselves.
I mean, we're pretty much locked.
Why? Because every turn our opponent is gonna make us discard a card.
Yeah, we're gonna take 3. We're gonna be dead in 5 turns. There's not really anything we can try to get out of it. We need them to brick on a second Shrieking Affliction. Or a Liliana for a turn. And we're 9 turns away from victory. On the other hand, are they going to be able to get through a turn every 20 seconds?
I don't know.
Is this coming down to the wire? Ojt has command. That's something that would maybe be good. Another snap is kind of interesting. We could have 2 more cards in hand. How would we possibly lose?
We would maybe. We should have just F6 repeatedly.
On the other hand, what happens if we play the snap? Are we winning that race all of a sudden? We're killing in 4 turns. We're dying in 4 turns. Oh no. Well, this is definitely going. And there's no cards left.
I think we died before our snaps kill. So
Yeah, we
just
do.
hold it.
We die on upkeep of the turn we would kill. 2 minutes for 4 turns. 30 seconds per turn doesn't seem good for us. That's 15. It's 8 turns. It's 15 seconds per turn. But they could just come back at any moment and
Just like start F6ing.
yeah. They don't know about F6. This is infuriating. Oh, hang on. They must have drawn a 3-drop. I hope they draw a bridge. I think we just want more cards in hand.
Oh yes. Now we are literally
Yeah.
playing the F6 game.
Yeah. There's some scenario where it would maybe make sense to. Nice. Just double brick. Gearhulk is certainly
So much
fast
garbage
enough.
just rotting in our hands.
What's slower, Gearhulk or Stalking Tiger? We've used 9 minutes.
Opponents use 24.
16 on the clock. But we need to be careful about the mutable. Liliana's whatever. Liliana's not whatever.
If the Liliana ticks up.
That's
Oh.
super weird. So we can throw a mutable out to block, potentially.
Snapcaster.
Yeah. Snapcaster Mage and Fatcaster Mage.
Our opponent has 57 seconds left, I think we're doing
I haven't ever timed someone out on camera, I think. I've complained a lot about slow opponents,
that.
but I've never timed someone out. Certainly haven't told them I would time them out and followed through on it. When in Hawaii, right?
Yeah, I would discard Torrential Gearhulk. Alright, we don't want to discard the Gearhulk.
I mean, it's irrelevant. I want these in hand. They're so epic.
Do you want to just trade Snap?
Sure.
Or do you want to kill Liliana with Snap? I probably want to kill Liliana with Snap.
What if we did neither? Yeah, we should definitely cast things because it slows the game down further.
I mean, also because I'd like to kill the Liliana.
Yeah.
The Liliana offers our opponent an additional card of making us discard every turn.
Is there anything that would make us discard 3 cards?
No,
I could play a land just to play it risky.
I wouldn't.
We would survive at 1.
Yeah, now we're turbo F6.
Bridge. Liliana. That's right.
5,
That's what you
4,
get.
3,
2,
1.
1. Yo, thanks for
Ding.
watching. Thank you, Ben and Dan. Dan, where can we follow you? Ben writes for Gathering Magic,
Yeah.
also in the Magic Mastermind,
Word.
and he just put up a top 71.
I don't know. I think I got like 70 something at the PT.
Yeah, decent
That's
result.
A strong 10-6 middling finish.
I mean, 8-8 is middling.
yeah.
You know,
10 and
10-6 is solid.
good. It's like
Yeah.
10 and 6 is actually like my like 4th or 5th best Pro Tour finish
Yeah.
out of 18. So
Yeah, it's not bad for
yeah.
sure.
No shame in 10
All
and
right.
6.
Well, thanks for watching, and you guys can go stalk Ben on Gathering Magic. And it's late at night, so.
Bedtime.